If you're in the market for a luxury sedan, stick around because today I'm gonna get to test drive the refresh 2025 Cadillac CT5 Premium Luxury. It is my very first test drive in this vehicle. That's why I had to grab an expert. Hey John, how's it going?
Right, how you doing, buddy?
Doing well. John Ambrozic's a salesman here at Smail Cadillac in Greensburg, and today we're gonna do this test drive. If you're interested in a Cadillac vehicle, come check us out online. We're at smailcadillac.com. Obviously, the very noticeable feature on the exterior of this vehicle, John, is this red exterior paint color. What's it called?
Radiant red.
And I'll tell you what, whenever you see it up close, it's really great.
Yeah.
Whenever the sunlight hits it, you'd see little metal flakes in there in the paint, and I'll tell you what, all the sweeping lines across this vehicle just look stunning.
Yeah, lives up to that radiant red name. So this is something new for this year. It's adaptive forward lighting. If you're going down the hill, they'll actually adjust upward so you can see ahead of you and not straight down into the hill. So they actually kind of tilt back and forth, up and down. And then this also has the cornering lights. So when you're going around a left or right turn, you got a light down there along the bottom of that daytime running light that will light up either to the left or the right and light the road up. So when you're going around the corner, you can see better.
And whenever I came up to the vehicle down a key in my pocket, it actually did a little light display too.
Yeah, cool little kind of light display as you walk up to it.
Coming around the side here, John, I'm noticing these wheels with that monochromatic Cadillac logo there in the center.
Yep.
Really sticks out.
Yeah, these are the 19-inch diamond cut, they call them, diamond cut wheels, which are polished aluminum on the face, and then they have a nickel paint inside of those pockets. So it kind of really gives it a unique look. Door handles, not a normal pull. There's actually a little pad in the back.
Yeah.
So you can either just, as long as you have that key fob, you just grab that little pad, touch it, close. Now, when you want to lock the doors, you can see that little Cadillac logo on there. So if you touch that with the key fob, it's going to lock your door.
Oh yeah. Coming around the back, the tail lights actually really kind of protrude out there, kind of really aggressive looking and really, honestly, really cool.
Yeah. This one actually comes with a hands-free trunk.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just
where would I
key fob? Just right here.
Okay.
And there you go.
Wow, that's awesome. I love having that hands-free access to the
it makes it nice. It's in a nice place too. Real simple, right in the center of the car. You know, obviously if you're coming up here and you got bags from the grocery store in your hands or whatever, and you're not having to fumble around to hit that pad to open it up.
Jumping into the back seats here, John, we have like a nice perforated tannish leather back here.
Brian, you shut your mouth. That is not tan.
That's not tan?
That is what Cadillac calls maple sugar.
Oh, well, that sounds sweet.
Yes, sounds a lot more high class when you say Cadillac.
I like that. I like the wood accents back here. You actually have some black accents as well.
Yep.
And you have some ventilation. You have a 12-volt charger and a USB-C charger and some storage back here as well. Of course, we have an armrest, 2 cup holders back here. You could probably fit another cup in the doors. And looking up, we have this panoramic roof, right?
Yeah, you have the bar across the middle, so it's 2 individual windows. Front one's going to open, but opens things up back here for the rear passengers.
Definitely.
Makes it a little bit more open.
Absolutely. Great features in the back seat. Let's jump up front and see what we discover up there. So here we are sitting in the front seats of the CT5 for the first time, John. There's a lot of different things happening up here on the dashboard. We obviously have some stitched leather. We have the wood grain. We have, you know, that maple sugar.
Very good.
Leather. A lot of stuff in front of us with buttons and everything. Let's go over this real quickly. We have a digital dash.
Yeah, this is the new dash, so the new refresh, completely new dashboard and everything for this vehicle. So obviously anybody familiar with Cadillac, that's kind of the dash that they took out of the Lyric and the Escalade, have now introducing it across the board.
And see, this is what's great is that now we have the Google Assistant built into this.
Yeah. Yep.
We have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. We've seen.
Yep. All wireless. You have, along with the Google Assistant, you have Google Maps built in.
For anybody who doesn't know about any of that stuff, it's just a way for you to easily access your phone wirelessly with your vehicle. So you can like put your directions up there, you can make phone calls, send text messages, leave yourself reminders, and listen to your own music, different things like that. You can do built in
And the
with
biggest thing is all of it is done hands-free. You just connect your phone, drop it right here in the wireless charging pad. Don't touch it again.
And just some more things about this infotainment screen. It looks like we have ambient lighting in here. We're going to have a hard time seeing that here today because it is a bright day.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm sure at nighttime, where would we be able to see this ambient lighting?
So it's going to be anywhere kind of where you see like the chrome trim inside. So along the doorways underneath here, across on both sides, across the dashboard, you'll see it in the back doors. You know, you can pick your different colors. You know.
Yeah, it looks like you have a bunch of different to choose from here. You can even do like an Aurora.
Yeah.
For anybody who doesn't know what the My Cadillac app is, what kind of things can you do on that?
So the main things you're going to be able to do from there: remote start your car, do unlock, lock, open the trunk.
And that's
all
from
without
your phone.
all from your phone, and not have to have the keys. So
Wow.
you know, great feature, nice features. Obviously, if you're at work, maybe you're working in an office building or you know wherever, not close to where the car is parked. You know, yes, you still have the remote on the key fob, but this you can do honestly from anywhere in the world.
So I will also mention that the dashboard here has a very simplistic layout. It's very easy to read right in front of me. So we won't take any time to really explain that very much. Obviously, we have different ways that we can display things here though too. We could pull up our maps.
Yeah, that's a really cool feature because now again your eyes are still focused forward. You're looking straight down, not kind of off to the side to watch your directions. You can just kind of even clean it up even more. You said about how simplistic it is. Gets rid of a lot of stuff, or you put your gauges back up.
Yeah, and there's like a bunch of different stuff up here, but on the subject of keeping your eyes on the road, I'm also noticing that I have a heads-up display up here.
Yeah, and that's cool because everything is accessible from that touchscreen over there. So
Let's take a look at this steering wheel because obviously we have that beautiful Cadillac logo there in the center and the stitching along the side. This
Brian's got your favorite feature.
Super Cruise on this vehicle. We will test it out on this test drive.
And the awesome thing is 2025, the new premium luxury CT5s, that is a standard option. So this car comes with an awful lot of stuff. This sunroof that we looked at outside, standard.
Wow, that's amazing. So everyone will have it. And let's look at this sunroof real quick for a second because obviously you have different ways that you can open the shade there. I can slide it open obviously, and we have that nice windscreen up there that's going to cut back on the harsh wind noise and all that stuff that comes in, and you have the ability to tilt it here as well.
So you can just tilt it to do vent feature.
So there's just a lot of different options for you to be able to enjoy a little bit extra air in here. Looks like while we're talking about it up here, we have our garage door openers up there.
Your home link. So, garage door is obviously what you're going to mainly pair to that, but you can do anything. So anything in your home that works off of any type of a remote, you can program to that. So lights.
Awesome. And it looks like we have OnStar 2 here and SOS, that type of thing. So just really great features to have involved in the vehicle, increasing your versatility. And does this have...
That's your other favorite feature.
My other favorite feature.
Rear camera mirror.
Nice. So rear camera mirror allows me to see behind me. If I have somebody in my back seat, like I have a cameraman right now, and I can't see behind me, I just flip this down and there's a video camera in the back of the vehicle that I can adjust. I can increase the brightness, decrease the brightness. I can zoom in, I can zoom out. I can tilt up and down.
I mean, even if you didn't have anybody back there, you're looking through a sloped window that, it's not really optimal to see what's behind you, along with having those pillars along the side windows. This is because it's mounted high up on the back of the car. It takes all of those blind spots out of the way, so you're seeing a lot more.
So we're gonna take a look at this armrest real quick. I'm just gonna open that up. We have a little additional space in here to store some things, possibly put a cell phone there. It looks like also charging options. So you have a 12-volt charger in there, a USB-C, USB-A, and if you put your phone through here, it looks like you have a little wire section that you can kind of sneak through there to charge your device. Up here, we have 2 cup holders, and we have our gauge here to select what's on our infotainment screen. We also have our standard Cadillac shifter. So up here, John, we have our auto hold, we have our ABS, our idle engine off button, and our mode button here. Let's see what that does. So whenever I hit that mode button, I can actually cipher through here. We can go through our different drive modes. We have Tour, Sport, Snow, Ice, and My Mode. So you can probably like customize.
Yeah, and you can see here it shows you different things. So these are kind of inputs for everything.
Yeah.
So that's your turbo. This is just interior noise. So, pumps some sound from outside into the vehicle to make that engine maybe sound a little bit, more impressive, sportier.
We'll have to test that out on the test.
Yeah. But you can kind of go, now My Mode, what you can do is you can take different aspects from those different drive modes and create your own.
We have a heated steering wheel. We have our adjustments for our gap adjustment for our cruise control. We have our push to talk button. That's our Super Cruise button, right?
That's the Super Cruise button, yep.
And our hang up phone button. On the right side, we have the ability to kind of change things on the right side of our screen over here.
That'll access your radio, and then you can see like to the left of that, you have a phone that you can access back into your radio.
Just below our AC settings, we have our heated seat, our cooling seats, and we have that for driver and passenger, which is really cool. We have lane keep assist and our parking sensors here. Is this park assist?
Yeah, so that's enhanced park assist.
Okay.
What that's going to do, that will parallel park you or perpendicularly park you.
I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and start off this test drive by checking out that backup camera, because there's a lot of features to it.
Yep.
Putting the vehicle into reverse, the backup camera shows up. I have projected lines. As I change the direction of the wheel, it's going to change the direction of those lines so I can see where I'm going. We have that nice 360 view that I love having in a vehicle. And you can, right there, I just got an alert. I got a, not only does it visibly show me that something's behind me there, but my seat buzzed at me. So that's something
So, and the nice thing is, if you look right over here, you also have your park assist in the back. So not only you have the visual here, you also have the visual here. Now, if you start going back a little bit more, those lines are going to light up, get closer to the vehicle.
Yep.
The closer you start getting. So you have multiple ways here of seeing how close you are to something.
And once
which
again,
just makes it that much safer.
Yeah, and once again, the seat is buzzing at me too. Yeah, and there's just so many different angles at which you can view everything on here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set up this park assist here, John. I'm gonna hit the button there. It says parallel.
Yep, so hold on here because we're gonna change this because we're gonna perpendicularly park. So you're gonna touch there.
Right.
Gives you the option left or right, parallel or perpendicular. All right, now
so I'm just going to inch forward here. So it's found the spot. I'm going to shift into reverse, and I'm going to have my foot over the brake. But I'm taking my hand off the wheel, and this is just turning the wheel back into the spot here. We have a car coming up to our side, but looks like everything is coming together there.
Now you're going to see somebody like, hey, you're a little close. Don't worry. It'll fix it.
Yeah. All right. So it's actually doing it itself. It's shifted into drive itself.
Yep.
And backing up itself. So my hand has been off of the wheel.
Other than that first time putting it into reverse, it has done everything by itself since. And now what it's doing is it's going to get you...
Perfect. It even shifted it into park by itself.
Yeah. Yep. Safety feature wise, you do have an automatic emergency brake. And what that's going to do is anybody that's walking behind you, it also has a pedestrian alert for the rear. It's going to alert you that it's picking something up. And if it thinks, nope, there's something there and you're still driving, it's going to throw those brakes on. The other thing that this has, it's a new feature for this year, is the side bicyclist alert. What it's going to do, even though the car is turned off, you're sitting still until all the power is shut off from the vehicle, it will detect anything coming, and you'll actually see an indicator pop up on the dashboard in front of you that will show multiple kind of moving arrows that it's picked up a movement on the left side or the right side. Again, it doesn't particularly have to be a bicycle. It could be somebody walking.
While we're out here on the highway, let's talk about that lane keep assist, because I currently have that active right now. If I were just to inch over here to the left side, the steering wheel's just keeping me within the lines of the road, right?
Yep. So it actually steered you back over. You have the little indicators right there that are green as long as you're, between the lines. You just see it turn yellow, you sort of drift to the left.
So I'm just going to go ahead and set my adaptive cruise control next, and I have it set to 54 miles per hour right here.
Right there, you'll see the steering wheel pop up right next to there. That's showing you that you have Super Cruise available. You hit that button, turns green, you get the green indicator across the top, you're good to go.
And so my hands are off the wheel, my foot is off the accelerator and the brake. I'm being attentive, but this is taking care of the driving for me now. Now this is, more than that adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist.
Yeah, so right there, you just changed lanes, you turned the turn signal on, it switched lanes for you. This does have the auto lane change. Normal adaptive cruise control, when you come up behind a slower vehicle, the car slows you down. You stay behind that vehicle until either they exit the road or you turn your turn signal on and then you actually pass them up. This vehicle, what it's going to do, when you come up behind a vehicle that's going slower than you, it's going to start to look for the opportunity to switch lanes. What do you think of that handle, Brian, going around this bend?
I will say that it's like a tight handling. It's very sporty.
Yeah, that's the all-wheel drive. That's this,
Because you don't have a lot of sedans with all-wheel drive, really.
Right.
There's not a lot out there.
I mean, there are a few out there. I'm not going to say that there's none. There are a few out there, but it really improves. The other thing with this vehicle is it's actually rear-wheel drive based. So if you get this vehicle without all-wheel drive, it's rear-wheel drive. So it gives you that kind of sportier feel. Your handling, is a lot different than it is in a front-wheel drive car. You feel kind of really wanting to push you around those bends as opposed to pulling you around the bends. Now you couple that with the all-wheel drive and you've got that just sportier feel.
Yeah, it definitely hugs the road very nicely too.
Yeah.
All right, so getting us up to speed, we have a nice smooth transition up to power too. So switching it over into sport mode, just to hit the accelerator.
And I can just tell right there, a little bit louder inside.
Yes, absolutely.
Quicker acceleration.
This steering has tightened up too.
Yeah.
I can totally feel it. Yeah. So we're about to pass a vehicle on our right side, and in the mirror there, you're going to see it light up to indicate somebody's over there.
Yep.
When I turn on my turn signal, that's now flashing at me to alert me, hey, don't make that right-hand turn, somebody's over there.
Right. Well, another new feature on this also is the blind spot steering that they've just introduced this year. So,
really?
So now when you have that indicator flashing, previously you could still change lanes.
Right.
What this is doing, once that light indicates that there is somebody next to you, the car is going to kind of act like your lane keep assist, and it's going to say, nope, there's somebody next to you. You're not going to turn into them, and so it'll actually steer you back over if you're trying to steer. Cadillac warranty, you're going to have 4-year 50,000 mile bumper to bumper, and then a 6-year 70,000 mile powertrain.
I will say that it is very quiet in here too, even whenever cars are going by.
I'm going to show you one thing. You just brought up the comfort.
Yeah.
We didn't touch on this, but here I'm going to show you something here.
Okay.
This has massage mode.
Is that just for me or for you too?
That's for passenger and driver.
Wow. I wish we could have done that earlier. It would have been nice earlier.
Yeah, I should have told you earlier. Mine's been going the whole time.
Knew it. And you seem too relaxed for this video. So it's so awesome, all the new technology and features inside the CT5. If you guys have questions about any of it, leave us a comment in the comment section. We'll make sure to get back to you. John, if they have questions for you, how can they contact you?
You guys can just stop down if you're in the area, right off of Route 30 in Greensburg, and check us out. Or you can check us out online at smailcadillac.com.
That's going to do it for our test drive today. So until next time, enjoy the ride.